Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talking with Heathens, the after hour. Luna was here, but apparently she got booted, so you have me for a little bit. So tonight, I hope you guys are having a good night. Tonight, it's Friday. We made it through the weekend, right? We got it through. We finished the week. How are we doing? Excuse me. How are we doing, Mary Beth? Hope you're doing well. Good evening, good Friday evening. Hopefully Luna makes it back. But tonight we're just hanging out with you. I'm just hanging out, playing some videos, playing some music for you guys, introduce you guys to some of these amazing bands out here that you may have not heard of before. Hopefully tonight you'll hear a few of them. Hello, Raven. How are you doing? Good to see you. But that's the idea tonight. Me and Luna was going to shoot the shit here, have Friday night shenanigans, and play some music videos. And we're going to start it off right now. Why not, right? This is Luna's pick for tonight. This is Anoxia with their cover of Dreams. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, Crystal from the band Anoxia here, and you're watching Inner Demon Media. Inner Demons. Because we all have them, we all just don't hide from them.
Now there you go again, you said you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel.
fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you.
Welcome back, everybody, to Talking with Heathens, the After Hour. Look who made it back. You finally
It's
get
me.
the internet figured out for you over there, finally?
I had to get actually on my phone, so
Oh, you're all
you're like
actually on
this
your phone.
big to me.
That's how I feel all the time.
Aw.
This little bitty thing right here.
Oh.
So how was your day?
It was
Besides being
super
busy.
great. Got a lot done.
Yeah, crafting at 7 o'clock just isn't my thing.
Yeah. It's a task. It's frustrating at times, but I stuck to it. I didn't give up, and I
And here's
created
me.
magic.
This is me sitting there saying I've been playing video games. The last 2 or 3 days, I've been like hardcore on playing video games for some reason. Like I've been stuck and not wanting to stop.
Hey, sometimes that's all right, you know?
Sometimes I guess I don't know. I've been enjoying myself playing some Elder Scrolls on this big ass fucking TV. So I've been like just like stuck playing it.
It makes you feel like you're right there.
It sort of does, to be fair.
Yeah.
It sort of does.
It's
It's
how
nice.
they get you.
I'm looking forward to this new Harry Potter game, I guess, but it's not really Harry Potter's not really in it. It's Hogwarts Legacy game.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it today, actually. It looks really good.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that bitch.
Did ya?
Yeah, I pre-ordered it fucking a month ago. It's now finally starting to show up on my Xbox, letting me know that it's getting ready to launch. And I'm just sitting there
Do
going, okay.
they do the teasers still where you can like play small bits of the game while you wait for it to come out?
Certain games you can certain games they'll let you do like early access to, or sometimes if you do a pre-order they'll let you play it a little bit earlier than others people's do, but
Yeah.
it really depends on the publisher and what game it is. Sometimes they have like weekends where they let you play for free on a weekend, and then once the weekend's over with you're done unless you buy it. Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they used to do it that way, where you actually was able to play it a little bit, and then if you wanted to buy it, you could.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
No, Levi, I have not. He asked me here, Levi, how are you doing, by the way, this evening? Have you pre-ordered Diablo yet? No, I have not yet. Not yet. I'm waiting till about that month, the month range of it launching, so I can catch the DLC that comes along with it.
I could never get into Diablo.
I'm an avid video gamer. I've been playing video games ever since like ColecoVision.
Yeah.
Or Atari 2600. That's how long I've been playing video games for.
You're so
I mean,
old.
I've seen the evolution of video game consoles, and I'm old enough to see them all. I mean, I've seen Atari when Super Nintendo came out, and then all those, Sega.
I loved it when like the Sega Game Gear came out. That was awesome.
I enjoyed the Sega. I loved their Dreamcast, but that was a flop. And then I became a Xbox fan when they did their live where you can play games with other people.
Yeah.
As soon as they did that, it was game over. I've been Xbox ever since.
I don't like the Xbox controllers. It's too much for me.
Raven says, I love World of Warcraft. I used to play the shit out of that on the PC.
Me too.
I used to play the shit out of Diablo 2 on the PC. I've almost gotten divorced over it because I just sit there and played it all the time.
It happens.
Next thing you know, 4 or 5 days later, you still haven't bathed, and you got a stack of Mountain Dew cans sitting next to you.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Well, it could have been.
It could have been. Yeah.
In my mind.
I remember my World of Warcraft days, like, oh, I'm just going to get on here for a couple hours, do a few dungeons and maybe some raids, and then all of a sudden the sun's coming up. And I'm like, fuck.
Right?
Time to make breakfast.
That's how it was for me with World of Warcraft. And that game kind of revolutionized They brought the games to another level when you was able to interact and do the things like go fishing and cooking. World of Warcraft
Yeah.
like started that whole thing, and I love MMOs now. That's my favorite games to play.
Yeah. I like that you can garden in there. It's a lot of fun.
What do you think, Luna? Levi asked, I know the main focus is about music tonight, but are there any heathen topics on your mind that we can discuss? If you can think of something, we could probably fit it in between one of the video plays.
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
about that, Levi? Before we keep rambling on about video games, how about
we could go on and on and on.
I will go on. Mary Beth never got into video games. Last one I liked was Guitar Hero. I fucking when that game came out,
I never got to play that.
I wasn't much of the Guitar Hero fan as I was the Rock Band. The Rock Band gave you the full band effect. So they gave you electronic drum kit, they gave you a guitar, they gave you a microphone. So I took it to the next level because at that time I was living in Tennessee.
That's how you roll.
I lived in Tennessee, so my dad was living with me. So my dad, my first wife, myself, and then one of her kids was there. So I made sure we had the whole band set up. So I made sure that we had 2 guitars, we had a mic stand, we had a drum kit, and then we would play. We'd have parties. We'd have like parties, like we'd get together, have rock band parties, sit around, drink, and play the game.
That sounds like lots of fun.
It was actually really fun. I miss it. Too bad it was just one of those things that it came as quick as it left. But I thought the game was genius. But folks,
it came as quick as it left.
I mean, it came in. I mean, it was really popular. They burnt it out, and then over it was.
Sorry, my mind went.
Of course it did.
Of course.
Maybe I should put a disclaimer out here. This is for Luna's mind.
Explicit.
There's always something going on demented in that head. Let's play some music, shall we?
Yes.
What? Well, I'm not demented. Yeah, we all are.
Oh, who's next?
Let's play. Oh, it's one of yours.
It's one of mine?
Yes, we just played. Who was the first one we just played?
Anoxia.
Yep. And it's your next female solo artist.
Oh, Katja Macabre.
Well, this ain't. This is not Bikini Bottom. Hello, welcome to Krabby Patties.
I say Katja Macabre, but Sid says it different. So
I'm not going to say it. I'm welcome to Krusty Krab. I'm Katja Macabre. What would you like to say? All right, here we go. This is I'm on fire, guys. We'll be right back. Maybe awkward laugh.
Hi, we're amongst liars. And you're watching Inner Demon Media. Release your inner demon.
Smiles, cold heart. fire's burning angry, not about to stop. You were the middle of a fire in my heart. The fire's burning angry, not about to stop. And I'll keep burning on. Without you, I'll keep burning strong. You were the middle of a fire in my heart. The fire's burning angry, not about to stop. And I'll keep burning on. Without you, I'll keep burning strong. I'm on fire.
Yee, skirt, yee, skirt, 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 roll up, yee, drop that, yee, skirt that, yee, pop that, yee, hey, 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 you never loved me, Mom.
It's so perfect, though.
What?
What?
Welcome back, everybody, to Talking with Heathens After Hours show. We're hanging out with you
After
guys.
hours.
We got to find some sort of shenanigans to be going on here. We're going to call this an after-hour show.
Well, did you ever have a favorite stuffy that you slept with when you were little?
What'd you say, stuffy?
Like a teddy bear or something.
Stuffed animal.
Stuffed animal.
I don't think I did.
No?
No, I don't think I did.
You want to see mine?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see your stuffy.
I've had him since I was 2 years old.
No shit.
Yeah.
And the eyes are still intact. The nose is still.
Yep. But he
So-
used to be really, really fluffy.
I don't have a single thing from my childhood.
Really?
Not a single. Not even a. I mean, I may have a couple pictures.
Wow.
I didn't get those until my dad passed. So I mean, outside of that, I didn't have any. I don't have anything like toy wise. Yeah, forget. I'm a boy though.
He was filled with walnuts.
What's around its neck?
Oh, I just put a scrunchie my daughter made.
Was that one of those rings that you put for your butt for when you have hemorrhoid surgery?
Yeah, that's what it is.
I may have to give that to my sister. She just had surgery for hemorrhoids, so her butt is stinging right now. I bet. I love you, sis. Best wishes to you.
Poopy time. That's got to be hard.
Mary Beth says that really works for you too. That's weird.
It is. It. When I first saw that video, I was like, "That is so perfect." It's us.
Yee, skirt, yee, skirt, 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 roll up, yee, drop.
What are you yelling for? Skirt, skirt, skirt. You could have said it calmly.
Your yeet was really loud, though.
Yeah, but my mom doesn't love me.
You never loved me, Mom.
Oh, anyways. Yeah.
So
yeah.
do we have anything, Heathen, to talk about?
It looks like somebody asked a question. Do you want to read it?
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Levi. Read it out loud for us, Luna.
All right. How do you guys practice your belief? When you feel compelled or feeling like you need guidance, who do you call to? Ancestors? Landvetter? I don't know what that is. Do you guys believe in Hosvetter? Go ahead, say.
No, and no.
No.
I don't.
No.
I mean, I don't practice like traditionally. I mean, this show is called Talking with Heathens, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what each one of our paths are. You know what I mean? It's not my path that I'm on.
Yeah.
I appreciate the Norse pagan beliefs. I'm 100%. I support everybody who's in the community, but that's not who I am, and that's not the path that I necessarily completely follow.
Right.
I'm like potpourri. I just take like mix of everything and just
You're
mix
the
it into my
suck
life.
guy. a little dash.
I
Of everything.
I just don't like putting myself into a label or a title. Yes, I do follow the bits and pieces of the path. Do I know everything? No, I don't know everything about it, but I do know what I know and what I've practiced, and I'm just trying to find my little happy spot that I feel
Yeah.
comfortable. You're practicing a different way than I even do.
Well, I think you and I are practice the same in a sense. We have a lot in common as far as beliefs and stuff. So, but I don't practice every day in a physical sense. Mentally, I do. I'm constantly. What do you both of you believe in? Gosh, I wasn't prepared for this at all.
Neither was I.
Yeah.
I believe in self empowerment. I believe if you can tell yourself that you can do it enough times, you're going to be able to do it, and there's
Yeah.
nothing going to stop you. It's all about, for me, it's all about empowering yourself, believing in yourself, not worrying about if it's God's approved. Not use plural there. God's approved.
Yeah.
I'm not seeking help from gods. I'm not seeking help from any outside source. Only thing that I'm finding strength in is myself.
Yeah.
Knowing that I'm capable of doing it. So I believe, if you ask, if to answer your question, what do you both believe? What I believe is, I believe in myself.
Yeah. So back in the day when we did Everyday Magic, we talked about how gods aren't a separate entity from us. We are the gods. So whenever we try to let's say we're going towards crafting, okay? So Bridget, like right now, she loves people who write poetry. She loves people who does crafting, things like that, the hearth and the home, all of this stuff. Well, I don't call upon Bridget. I call upon that aspect of myself, right? So I'm a full believer in that all of these aspects are within me, and self-empowerment. So I tend to go to those aspects and bring them into play. But there are times where throughout my day, I do believe that there is a larger entity out there. I do believe in the Norse paganism traditions and such. So often I do find myself praying and asking for guidance and wisdom throughout my day. To me, we talked about this on Wednesday. To me, it is nurturing the earth, nurturing everything that is living, which is everything really. But I feel that a job as humans are to tend and care for the earth and care for everything that walks and crawls and creeps and everything on the earth. So that includes human beings too. So it's a passion of mine to be kind and loving and to care and do my part in the small space that I am in. It's not the whole world, but it's a part of my little world that I'm trying to tend to and respect and honor it.
Papa, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. He says, as an eminist, I believe in just about everything that has energy. I agree too.
Yeah.
Levi here is, and that's how the gods want it to be. You don't beg anyone for strength. They help you find the strength in yourself. You're looking to the Lord, Adeus, and the characteristics, Edis, whatever. I'm horrible with names. And the characteristics of the gods that can find in yourself to get through the day, the situation you are in.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
It's very paganism is very, to me, living in the moment, being present, always leaving the past in the past and leaving the future in the future. Always creating, always making good choices, because all the choices, I said this to Sid the other night, all the choices we've made has led up to this moment in time. And this is a very good moment in time. So
next question we got here from Mary Beth. Do you believe in ghosts, afterlife? We talked about a little bit about this last night. We touched on it a little bit last night, didn't we?
on Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, about reincarnation. We talked about that a little bit on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday's show. Talked a little bit about reincarnation, and so we touched about a little bit about it. What's your thoughts on it, Luna?
I do believe in ghosts. Like, after everything that I experienced with you the past few months and here at home and throughout my life, I have come to an understanding that there are ghosts. Afterlife, yes, but I'm not too sure what happens to a person for them to become a ghost, per se. You know what I mean? Because I really believe in the afterlife, but it's more of like reincarnation.
Isn't that kind of hard, though, when you say you kind of believe in reincarnation, but yet you're saying you believe in ghosts and afterlife as well? Oh, she's back.
I heard what you said.
Okay, there we are.
Yeah.
So isn't that kind of contradictory to one or the other?
Yeah. It's confusing.
How is that working out for you then?
Pretty fine. Well, it's just with experiences, you know what I mean? It's just one you can experience, the second one you don't know until you're gone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But it's like,
you know what I mean,
it's more like a hope or a settling feeling that I'll come back again.
Well, I think it's just a human being not wanting to. I think it's a human being not wanting to let go.
Yeah.
Not wanting to say goodbye, and I think we want to somehow in our heads think that we're going to still stay around.
Yeah, so that makes sense. So it's kind of like if I were to pass tonight and I really didn't want to, that I felt that I had something unfinished and I needed to look after my family or something, that I wasn't ready to hop on that next train to go to the next life.
Stairway to heaven.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Like I'm not stepping those steps, you know what I mean? So yeah. Boom.
Here is a question from Levi as well. Do you think maybe in afterlife you have a choice? Well, I mean,
yeah.
How can you say yes? Once again, how can you say yes when you sit here and say that you believe in reincarnation? That's predestined. That's a done deal, right? I mean, if you believe in reincarnation, there's nothing outside of that, right? You're going to come back.
You signed up for the life that you have right now. I believe that there's several classes of reincarnation, and it's very complicated, but you don't know that in physical form that you've chose this life or this path. It's a really like funny thing to think about, but honestly, like in your spiritual mind, I guess, like if spirits have minds, like we're kind of like, okay, this is what I sign up for because these are the lessons that I need to learn to be able to live a blissful life. Like being brought up as a Christian, my dad used to say to me that everyone deserves to be saved. Everyone is going to be saved. We're all going to go to heaven. But he would say, the Lord's not going to come until all of us are saved. And I'm like, but we're all procreating. There's always people being born every day. And that's where I learned about reincarnation, where I was like, oh, we keep coming back again and again until we get it right.
Raven says here, I firmly believe in reincarnation. I don't believe in Mary Beth says, I don't believe in reincarnation unless it's like Luna said, it's a choice.
It's a choice, yeah.
I don't necessarily know. It's when you hit the nail on the head, it's so complicated because you're going through so many emotions when you're thinking about this, because you're thinking about your death. You're thinking about ultimately your end and what it's going to be like when your time is here. And that's a hard thing to think about or even contemplate, because part of you want to believe that there's something else out there. Even when you do ghost hunting, you experience things, but there still is always that seed of doubt because you're wanting to connect with something.
Yeah.
Is your mind playing tricks or this or that? Anything's possible.
None of us really want to die. I think the thing of it is that we don't want to have an end. Yeah.
We have a mind and we think freely, and I think the fear of our end of us,
Mm-hmm.
we don't want it to end. We still want to be around our family, our loved ones, and we're going to feel like our life, there's still so much more to our lives. Yeah. I get it. I get it, but it's such a tricky thing when it comes to the afterlife.
Well, even people who
I don't believe in reincarnation, though. I don't believe in that. No, I believe that we do carry things from our ancestors down. We pass them down from one generation to the next. But my view is probably that's a little bit different than everybody else's view is. I think it's more of a DNA thing that's being passed down to one generation to the next, and they're picking up.
So do you think that you just go into the blackness and you no longer exist, and you're
That's where I struggle. It's that when you get close to being 50 years old, you start thinking about these things.
Yeah.
And when you're younger, you're like, when your life is over, it's over. That was my philosophy is when I was in my 20s. When your life is over, it's done. That's it.
Where does your energy go?
It always stays around wherever you're at. You know what I mean? Wherever you're at. Or do you even have any energy left? If that brain shuts down, those electrical sparks are over with. Their energy is gone from your body. You're an empty shell at that point. There is nothing left in the physical form, right?
Yeah, but where does that energy go?
Or if it doesn't, or does it go anywhere? Or is there such a thing as leaving that kind of energy behind?
It's kind of like the stars, like when they're fading. You know what I mean?
It could be like that, where it stays for so long and then starts slowly fading away. The energy does.
Yeah, yeah.
It could be that as well, but who knows, right? Nobody knows. And that's the scary part, because we don't know. So we always search for ways to make ourselves feel better when that time comes.
So just live your best life now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get some comments here. Levi. So, well, actually, before we get in the comments, let's play another video. Another video. Let's play. I'm almost mixed up a little bit. Let's play this band. This band is called, I'm going to try to pronounce it correctly, Jelusick. I think Jelusick. So Jelusick.
Jelusick. Yes.
Okay, so that's the name of the band. I got introduced to them today, and I actually fell in love with this song. So this song is called Healer. We'll be right back, folks.
Thanks.
Hey, this is Rod from Just a Ride, and you're watching Inner Demon Media. Release your inner demons.
Well, I'm riding in cold, feel this way for too long. Bring the healer, bring the light, not the gold, 'cause I can be sold. Show me a healer. Try to deny my precious broken wings, but still I'm set to fly. They keep wondering why. Becoming another harmless prophet.
smoking since I was born, man. I could smoke anything, man. I think you better light it in here, man.
What?
These gas fumes, man.
Oh, man.
Welcome back, everybody, to Talking with Heathens, the After Hour Show.
That was really, really good.
That song was really, really fucking good. That dude's got one hell of a voice on it.
I love his leather jacket, and I like his, like, you know.
He's on stage performing.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to really like Kevin because he's going to be on the show.
Huh?
He's going to be on a show. He's going to be on this show.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Waiting for the fix down, lock down the date, and then it's a go. Yeah, it's a good band. I heard them today, and I messaged them through their page, and I was like, "Yeah," got an instant response like, "Yeah, we'll be on your show." Like, yeah, bet.
Perfect.
Bet.
They're really good.
Yeah,
you know,
good band.
there's a lot of bands out there. Like, I'm really enjoying the underground bands or the bands that just got signed on not a major label, but more like a label, because these bands that are out like on major labels, it's just like, what? It all feels like wrong. Like there's no passion. And like with all of these underground bands that I have been introduced to because of Inner Demon, I'm like, there's some badass motherfuckers out there.
There's a lot of good underground bands, unsigned bands out there.
Yeah.
Undiscovered. And that's why I take so much pride in what we do.
Yeah.
Here at Inner Demon is introducing all these folks to either the music, or we're sharing their posts under our page.
Yeah.
Or bringing them on to our show. The next video we play here in a few minutes, it's gonna be a guest from tomorrow's show, which I'm really excited about. So, Leva, we'll get some of these. Excuse me.
How dare you cough?
I was doing my Cheech and Chong impersonation, but prior to the show coming back on, you can tell.
Have you ever smoked a doobie or a blunt that fucking big?
I've smoked them about as big as like a thumb.
Like a cigar?
Yeah, cigar size, standard cigar size. I mean, blunts. You can make those small, but I mean I've had them about the size of my thumb, I guess.
That's pretty badass. All right, so what did Levi say?
Levi says, "Do you think maybe you are given this life and you're destined to experience a certain life? One life is full of love and comfort. The next is anger and struggle. When you experience every emotion, then you can move on to the next permanent experience."
So you think maybe you are given this life? Well, yeah. So we're all destined for something, right? Some of us are destined for greatness, and some of us are just tools to help other people reach their greatness. We all have a purpose, right?
So like minions.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Sid is good medium. Sid is good medium. Yes, Sid is.
That sounds Arabic. That sounded Arabic, didn't it?
It did. I was trying
good medium.
like
Sid is good at medium.
Or Asian maybe? Like Sid is good medium. I don't know.
He's very
That's
good
awful.
medium.
That's racist.
Very good medium. He's very good American.
He is very good.
Very good.
Italian.
When you tune in, Sid, you are good. I've been getting really tuned in lately too. I just haven't done any lives. I figured I need to start doing more, so that's why I did this tonight, because I want to start working myself back into it. Buddy Reynolds. Buddy,
I love you.
Buddy Reynolds. Hello.
I grew up with Buddy.
You know Buddy Reynolds?
Yeah.
Hello, Buddy Reynolds.
We went to school together.
Oh.
I think he might have dated my sister for a minute, but I know he was really good friends with my brother.
That was awesome, Raven says.
It's awesome.
It was.
So there was a question that was asked, and we were like deterring.
No, that was the question. The big long one right here by Levi. You answered it.
Yeah, I sure did.
You sure did.
I'm very simple. That sounds terrible. Like I'm not who's that guy? A box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
You're this person
Sometimes
right
I
now.
feel that simple, but
You're this person right now.
Yee, skirt, yee, yee, skirt, 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 roll up, yee, jump.
One would think that are you the one that's been smoking?
I'm popping it like it's hot. It's hot.
Just sitting there in the piano playing
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you. I wish I could sing like that.
So what do we got going on?
Do you have any like vocal talents?
Nope.
I don't know. So I was watching the Christmas show yesterday, and I think you might have some musical talents because those ho ho ho's were really, really good.
Nope. No musical talents at all. I'm like,
I call bullshit.
My only musical talent is drums.
It's drums.
It's drums.
And how long has it been since you've played?
How long is it since I've played? It's probably been a minute. I went and bought it like not too long. A few years back, I bought an electric drum kit, but at that time, I just wasn't into it like I used to. I was too busy doing the DJ thing, and I just didn't really I wasn't feeling it. I was for a moment because I wanted I'd play the drums again. Maybe I'd find myself a little local band to play in, and I just wasn't feeling it.
No,
so
just wasn't your thing.
Yeah, so I got rid of them. Now I'm at that age now. I'm enjoying the music and not having to make it.
Let's see your best air drum.
I don't have one.
What's that song? It's Crazy Train.
That is the song that
That's the first song that came to my mind when I did my air drums.
Lies. It's all lies, Mary Beth. I don't know what you're talking about. She goes, "You've never played a song for her?" Said, "No, I've never." No.
What? There's a song? She's exposing you.
She is exposing me.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't DJ anymore, so nobody gets to hear them.
Okay, so how do you practice paganism? Very carefully.
In a tutu.
In a tutu, yeah.
Doing cartwheels.
I will be your bodyguard. I will be your long lost pal.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
It's crap. How do you practice it?
Paganism?
Yeah, how do you practice paganism?
You wake up. I don't practice this, but I used to. You have met both Sid and I while we're in limbo. So usually when I first started practicing paganism, I woke up with the sun and I went to sleep with the moon. I've been around forever, don't forget it. Apple pie. Is this like an American Pie thing? Like, did you stick your fingers in an apple pie at some point?
No, it was a song title.
All right. So, oh yeah. So anyway, paganism is just how I practice is being very mindful of everything that I'm doing. I have a purpose in everything that I'm doing. That right there, I feel, is the basics of paganism, is just being mindful all the time. I do practice in my mind, and this is kind of embarrassing to say out loud, but I live with my parents right now who are very Christian. So there are some things that they accept, and there are some things that they won't. And out of respect, I don't practice certain things in front of them. And here's the thing about paganism and about Wicca or any religion is that you really don't have to practice on the outside. You don't have to put on a show. You don't have to have all of these tools and
Damn,
such.
what am I doing here
It's,
then?
yeah, you did.
I
It's
gotta.
all in
I'm
here.
gonna let you do the show. You made a valid point.
Don't do that.
Well, you made a good point. You don't have to have all that extra stuff.
No,
You don't
you
have
don't.
you have to put on a show. You're right. You
No,
don't have
you
to put on a
don't.
show. And so why am I here right now? Why is this show even going on? I'm out here. You're on your own.
Stop it.
So, I look. I do practice. I do still, but it's done differently now. I've been in and out of this my whole entire life, basically, my adult life, at least
Yeah.
teenage years. So now you kind of look at everything as everything you do is magic, right? So everything you walk, breathe, do everything you do is practicing magic nowadays. So for me, my practice is I do these shows, I create content, I just try to inspire people on Facebook, stuff like that. It to me is my
What's
practice.
magic?
Everything, right? Everything is magic.
Making shit fucking happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I practice, just not like everybody else though, or like every certain path. I don't do witchcraft strictly. I don't do Norse paganism strictly. I don't do
You're
green.
eclectic.
I just do everything that feels good to me, and I try to. And I've took everything that's in my life that I enjoy, and I brought it into one place, and I put a lot of love in doing this stuff, like these shows and music videos that I make, and connecting with musicians and people out there. So that's my magic. That's my practice now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuckity, fuck.
So before we end tonight, before we say goodbye, be sure to tune in tomorrow. Yeah, it's 9:00. It's 9:00 here.
Not yet. It's only 8:57.
Oh, I've still got another video to play for everybody.
We were just getting warmed up.
I'm not long-winded like you are, young lady.
I take offense to that.
Won't take offense to that. You just got a lot to say.
I don't. I just enjoy the interaction with people.
Well, you're gonna have the interaction with a real person in a few days when you come over and hang out.
Oh my God! What are we gonna do with ourselves?
I'm gonna hang out and watch Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I want to enjoy it or not. We'll see. Hopefully, there's something else coming out. I bought that Megan. You should check that out. It's a good flick.
Yeah, I was thinking about that last night, actually. But it's like Wakanda Forever. Like, how's that gonna go without like the main character?
You have to watch the movie and you'll get it.
But you said you didn't watch it yet. Have you watched
You don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch it. This movie's been out for
I haven't
4 or 5
even
months.
paid mind to the trailer because I don't want to be spoiled at all.
See, I follow like comicbook.com page on here on Facebook. I follow a lot of stuff like that. So there's a lot of fan theories.
Nerd.
Yeah, I am. I don't know why, but that's one of those. That's one movie in the Marvel franchise that I just never really care about. I didn't care too much for the first one, and I didn't.
The first one was great.
I don't know why I didn't like it. I didn't like the Eternals either. I thought that blew ass.
What?
Yeah, I didn't like the Eternals.
I loved the Internals. That was actually really good. I think it turned out really great.
Shit. Another shit movie from Marvel. Next thing you know, you're going to say, I love She-Hulk.
It was really good. I gave it a chance after like weeks and weeks of contemplating. I was like, fine, I'll watch it. It was actually really good. I like that the original, not original, but original Hulk was in there. Bannon and everything. He was in there, and it was nice, like to have that feel still.
It was okay. I didn't like how it ended, so it was okay. Anyway, we're out of here. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Me and Lena will be back tomorrow night with
Yeah.
a band called Kovanta, all the way from Ireland. All the way from Ireland.
They're bad fucking ass too.
I was gonna play the video, but I think I'm gonna wait for everybody to show up tomorrow to play that one. I think I might play a different. Yeah,
okay, fine.
But yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. That's gonna be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A little bit earlier than what we're doing tonight because they're so far away and we have to accommodate
So far away.
Anyway, we're going in tonight. Hang on here. We gotta get a little bit of groove music, background music going here. Hang on.
Yeah.
We went to. Let's see. There it is.
What is it? I don't hear anything.
Here we go.
Here we go. See you guys later.
We're gonna get out here tonight. Catch you guys tomorrow. Be smooth. Be cool. Play some Jelusick to head out for the night. If you want to get to heaven. Jelusick. You guys have a good night. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Hey, this is Josie Scott, the original OG lead singer of Saliva, and you are watching Inner Demon Media. Release your inner demons. We all have demons. We just don't try to hide them.